man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm aiming them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma on them. Just
the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Well, when the team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going.
The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. Joe Morgan takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. 0-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The punch out there, back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson. On the ground. And it gets by him. And he can't come up with it. So 2 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
For the Rockies, the second baseman, DJ.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
The Judge spoils that one. And he deals. Hammered, base hit. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. That's his 4th home run of the season.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Whips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Matt Olson. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Morgan on to first. And Olson is set down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one hooked foul. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd at StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit them much farther than that, Boo. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Back here in Denver, top of the second, and here is Cal Ripken Jr. There's a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's got a chance. Turning, looking, and that one is gone.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
The 0-1. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Out to short. Whips it to first. Got the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Don Mattingly. This guy has turned into a beast. And the 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And misses inside. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 2-2 now. Liner snagged at first. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the second. Jorge Alfaro at the plate. And a pitch. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll touch them all. His second homer of this series, and they add a run. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Got it! Great leaping catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And first offering is fouled off. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. Certainly worthy of another look to find out the distance of that home run via StatCast. 470 feet. Singy, say it with me. Wow.
Yeah, he got every stitch on that baseball, and you don't see many homers go as far as that one just did. I'm sure it's already spreading like wildfire on the internet, man. These kind of home runs don't go unnoticed.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that one in the air center field. Junior settles under it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, here's the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. Strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings and misses. One gone here. So digging in, Joe Morgan. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch misses inside. 1-2 the count. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A towering home run. And they slice into the lead. It's 7-2. Monty Irvin, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Out to center. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 away now. Reggie Jackson, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there for strike one. Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. Judge is under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. In the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
You taste me, don't know how I let you play me. You so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me, don't know how I let you play me. Somehow.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Alcantara back to work. There's a strike. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-2. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now it's Joey Gallo. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Joey Gallo blasts one out, and they add on. It's 9-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next for Colorado, Jorge Alfaro.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
That one drilled left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. That's his third home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Crochet in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever. Lifted in the air out to left. And there's one away.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Out there to center. Junior gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are two outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Two outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Aaron Judge leads the yard, and they add a run. It's 11-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Logan Webb will take over here. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Now batting, the third baseman.
In there for strike one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 12-2. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here is Matt Olson. That one's in there, 0-1. Tatis off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. In there, and it's 0-1. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
At the belt and fires.
Down 0-2.
Got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Rockies 12 and the Marlins 2. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. 0-1. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. The pitch. And downstairs. In the air out to center. Gallo under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And that's in there for strike one.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Bounce back to the mound. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the catcher, Joe Torre.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. And that one hit to first. To Tatis for the pivot. There's one on the first, double play. And that's the inning. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Rockies 12 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back. Now here is Joey Gallo. Here the right-hander back to work.
The center field.
Liner caught at second.
Now
And the batter now, Jorge Alfaro. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That one felt good, his third home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 13-2. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo,
There are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Digging in, Garrett Crochet. In there for strike one. One down, base is empty. This one high in the air to left center. Irvin racing over to make the catch.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. That one's in there, 0-1. One thing about LeMahieu, he provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Cause you playing it with the best. And you know that we put them up to the test. Just see it. Just watch how they play it. Defy logic and you'll be saying, no, that's just it.
Ready now for the fifth inning. At the plate, Evan Longoria. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
This shit with the daddy back. One half of the mighty, yo, the playlist.